Friends. Hey, it's Angie Hernandez. I'm a certified hypnotherapist and I'm going live to you today. And my topic today is I want to tell you how I turned around in midstream and changed my life. And here's a little bit about me. I'm a certified hypnotherapist. I see clients and I help them make changes with hypnosis. And it's cool and it's awesome and I love it. And I do other things too. I'm creative. But, you know, things weren't always like this. I wasn't always so successful. Years ago, I bought a brick and mortar shop, my husband and I did, and it was the local flower shop. And I learned to be a florist, and everything was going really well. I had some part-time employees. We even added a coffee bar in the shop just to bring in, because they'd been kind of alienated away from the shop. And I wanted to do prom flowers and wedding flowers, and things were going great. And then the recession hit. One day my husband went into his high-powered job, and he and everyone in his department across the U.S. had been let go without any warning. So we didn't have insurance, we didn't have his income. He, like many others, was having a hard time finding a job then. And you know, people weren't buying too many flowers then either. So over time, I had to let go of all my employees one by one. And times were tough. He finally got a job, but it was low paying. It wasn't much above minimum wage, and it was hard for us. During this time, because I had to allow all my employees to leave, I was doing everything myself. And that was okay until I had a day where I had a lot of business. And then I would be on my feet very long hours. And that wasn't the first time I'd done that in my life. I worked hard. But I had a health problem. I had pretty poor circulation in my legs, and it was kicking up. And that came to a head Valentine's week. I don't know if you know it, but as a Valentine was my biggest day of the year. That's when I made the most income. That's how I paid my property tax and all the beer. That one day took care of everything for me. And it was hugely important for our income and to be able to hang on to our building and the things we owned until things got better. So the night before, or I should say the morning before Valentine's Day, I woke up and I had a big red sore lump in my leg and my vein. And that was scary. So I had all the Valentine's Day, I had all the flowers to check in, and I had to help all the customers that came in live and also that came and ordered by phone. All the pre-orders were ready to be made that day. I could not stop and I went to work. I stood on that sore leg and I worked. I did call my doctor, and he got me in late in the after hours, and I took the time to go over there and have him take a look. And that's how I ended up in the hospital, laying on a kind of a sofa bed with a technician and a sonogram wand going over my leg over that lump, because he wanted to make sure it was not a blood clot. I called my husband. I let him know where I was. He wasn't worried about me. And he said, well, I'll come. Should I come? And I said, no, because I knew he had a late night too, and he was the only person to help me deliver the next day. And he said, if it comes out to be something important, I'll call him. But luckily, she told me the words, you don't have a lump in your artery. And I was so grateful, because I would have had to been hospitalized that night. I could not miss that day. I couldn't do it. I was happy about that. What I had was phlebitis, which I'd had before, but it wasn't quite that bad. And I realized that night that I needed to make a change in my life. I needed to find a profession where I didn't have such physical work, because I was getting older. it wasn't going to get better. It was just going to get harder. So I made up my mind that night to look for something new to do. And because of my age, partly, and because I needed to be in my shop still until I made this switch over, I had to look for something I could learn on my own. God kept putting hypnosis in front of me. I don't know why. I didn't know what it was. I'd never been hypnotized. I had never seen a hypnosis show. But it kept coming to me, and I felt God led me to that. I ended up going to college for hypnosis. I certified to become a hypnotherapist. And now today, I have a great business. I see clients. I still shop. And I sell a few things in my shop because I try my hand at crafty things. But I don't sell flowers anymore. I mostly see hypnosis clients. And that also gave me time to pursue some projects that were important to me. I turned my whole life around. I was scared to death to do that. And the moment I didn't know where I was going. Oh, there was such a therapy. I just went kind of where God led me. And I was terrified in the beginning. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? you don't know anything about this. But I followed the guidance that I felt I was being given. And I went on to do a thing. So, I'm telling you that if you're at a point in your life where you want to make a change and you feel you're being led to make a change, go with that. I didn't throw everything away and one day became a hypnotherapist. I made the switch over gradually. And you can do that too. If you need to work in your everyday job while you pursue something on the side until you can go ahead and do that. You ask. But if you're ready to make a change in your life and you want to pursue a business, especially if you're going to do part of it online, and you almost have to do that no matter what kind of business you have to be online on social media, etc. Then I have something coming up for you. I'm going to be having a webinar on November 6th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to be showing you a way to organize that business from the beginning. If you've already started a business, but you're ready to a little tighter, it'll be good for you too. So I'm inviting you to come to the webinar, and I'll put the link in the comments below this. For right now, you can I have a free roadmap for you. It's called the Pretty and Smart Business Planner Roadmap. And you can get that freebie, again, completely free. And that'll show you the direction you need to go. You can have that from me to you right away in your hands. I encourage you to join my private Facebook group. You have to apply, but I'll let you in. And that's where I'm showing all the things that I'm teaching and planning and helping you in business so that you don't have to learn all this stuff all by yourself. It's a lot to learn. You can learn it. You can learn what I've learned so far in a very quick and easy way. So I'm hoping to see you there. All right, this is me to you. Catch you in the next